Not even sure if you can see me, but at least if you can't see me, you can hear me. I'm not doing a lot of walking today, or I did want to get out and at least let my legs warm up or whatever around a very short block. I have a lot of blisters on my feet, and I don't want to overdo it and get so my body, get my body so behind what I'm trying to do.
Will it ever harm you? Emotion, all that you have been through, all the warmth you've come to. Ooh.
There's this one tree here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's an old pine tree of some sort. And, I got to looking at it, and it has so many, in the springtime, it has so many dead needles and cones and stuff that don't seem to want to purge themselves. So sometimes I get up there and, dust them free and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of how I feel. I think all my body stuff is like, dead needles that hinder how I feel, how I look, the openness, things like that. So, and I think that goes along with anything in our lives. I think if we allow it to just build up and build up and build up, it'll eventually kill the tree. So it'll eventually kill us. So I'm kind of thinking maybe, it's purging the dead needles kind of thing off of a tree. But that's kind of what I'm doing, and I really appreciate all of you helping me do this. This whole walk with me thing was selfishly for me. I needed motivation, and I thought, well, why not help others at the same time? But and past a handful of people that say, hey, yeah, I'll walk with you, or say, oh yeah, I'll phone walk with you, or Skype walk with you, or whatever. It may not go that far. But you know what? At least those handful of people will have cleaned off their needles, their dead needles, and, taken a new step, like I said, to a fresh new life, a new spring. And it's that time of year where spring cleaning is kind of a cool thing. And I think for me especially, it's really necessary. And there are many things that have really kept me down spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally, and though I do pretty well with it, sure, I can always improve, and I don't want to stop improving. I want to keep my life in motion. It's like you guys have heard me thousands of times saying, love isn't an object to put on a shelf or to use to manipulate or lure or whatever. It's something to keep in motion. Well, it's the same thing as anything, our whole health issue, our whole health thing, and it should be in motion. It shouldn't be something we think of every day. It shouldn't be something that we take out when it's convenient. Like, for instance, if you meet somebody new in your life and suddenly, you do things together or whatever, and then after the newness wears off, do you stop because the newness is wore off? Or did you do that in the beginning for yourself? It's just you got to keep it in motion. And, you know, it just won't last if you don't. And so, you know, that's why I kind of wanted to get out here for 15 minutes, even if it's just to be in the sun or in the outside. You don't have to be right in the direct sun in order to get the benefits of it, but you got to keep it in motion. So I'm trying to keep my life in motion. Create a great day.